feel like I'm walking through an old shoe.
Boy, you need to show some respect. This place is basketball. And we are nothing without the old shoes that came before us.
We should focus on some new shoes.
Looks like somebody hit copy and paste 12 times on a computer.
Yo, your girl is a great writer. Tell Coach I'll be in a minute.
What?
Ooh, we're down by 10.
We gotta step it up, y'all. We got 10 points to come back from. Look alive and start passing more.
You mean start passing to you?
I mean, start turning the game up.
Also, if I give the ball to Howie every time, you'd be okay with that.
Howie not gonna make no shot.
Hey, don't drag me.
You only worried about this because you know that scout's in the stands again.
AI, Marcus has the matchup in this game. You know he has a point. You've seen it. If we're gonna win this, it has to go through him. Come on, bro.
Whatever you say, AI. We're behind you.
Marcus. Hey, you want to beat these guys? Let's do it together. Pick and roll.
What's the catch?
No catch. I'm about winning. That's how we do it.
All right.
Pick and roll action, let's go. I've got 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block. Marcus is favorite. This game. Do I actually
Welcome back,
get
everyone,
those?
to Memphis. First half is in the books between the Hustle and the Mad Ants.
And Memphis was able to jump out to an early lead, but you can't count out the very tough Mad Ants team.
I know this team has too much pride to not come out swinging and try and even things up early on.
And that's one.
Second half just getting going, so let's move on to the action.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you know, the big story for the Mad Ants is the motel fire they were a part of recently. Happened in their last road trip. I know something like that can really get in the head of a team.
Here's Edwards.
Oh wow, really?
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And the leadership qualities Edwards possesses are evident. He's just a guy who shows great pride in motivating his teammates, a great locker room presence.
And here are the Mad Ants. It's a 10-point game.
When you play like AI has since arriving to the Mad Ants, you're bound to get some attention. And there are some NBA whispers that have started to surface. You figured it was just a matter of time with the way that he's been producing for this team.
Pass to Flash. Brett Hawkins on the wing. Back to Flash. Knight with the screen. Flash can't hit. And with AI and the NBA rumors, reportedly several teams have taken a look at him.
Yeah, there's a lot of rumors, and there always are going to be rumors, but AI has shown
Let's go
that
young.
he has the talent to play
Damn.
at any level, and now it's just a matter of proving that his head's in the space where it needs to be. That's not going to be easy, but he's done everything to pass the eye test on talent when he's on the court.
Yeah, certainly. And what a matchup it is between the Hustle and Mad Ants. Two teams with two very different approaches.
Well, you think of all the characters of the Mad Ants, and it's the polar opposite of the straight-laced Hustle. It's a clash of ideology on the floor.
It's 2-on-1.
Get it.
Again for Wayne.
Another good
Nice,
pass,
Tatum.
impressive offensive execution from them.
Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance. 4 straight field goals made off an assist.
Now here's Flash. Pass to Wade. Edwards. No good from outside. And now that we've seen a good amount of AI, how do you think his growth has been?
Well, AI has always had skill.
Woo!
He's shown some great maturity since arriving to the Mad Ants.
Randall
He looks
also
like
got
someone
the
who's
miss,
completely
man.
focused on improving his basketball career, wouldn't you say?
Here's Randolph.
Woo!
And it's Scooter Randolph with the jam.
Well, that speaks to the intelligence of AI. Knows when one of his guys isn't being covered.
Memphis calls timeout.
He just isn't pleased with all the low
We're
safety
already
up
tied.
inside. He wants to
In not even
tighten
2.5
up his team
minutes.
defensively.
Yeah, that's what
Woo!
needs to happen, and he'll let them know it. They're playing some soft interior defense, and that's just a recipe for disaster.
And that's the thing, the interior defense, that's the easiest way to score, right around the basket.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Walker.
Why?
Now Stevenson. Now here's Walker. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Knight with the screen. Shot clock at 5. From deep.
I was there.
Evans no good.
You know, that was iffy shot selection there with the defender all over him.
Yeah, you just can't rise up over the top when he's guarding you. The ball has to go somewhere else.
Let's go,
And above all else, Coach Keller, he
Tatum.
demands accountability, both on and off the court.
Keller is fair, but he wants people to take responsibility for themselves. That means on missed rotations on the floor and keeping out of trouble off of it.
So we got an Evans away and Stevenson.
To end the drought. And yep,
I guess
it's
it was-
good.
It must be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense will be there for them.
Pass to Carter.
Woo! Let's go, Carter.
Goes back up. And it's Ellis with
Aw.
the rebound.
The Hustle, they have a very
Ellis
versatile
also.
group of players. Many can sub in for each other during rotations, and it makes matching up easy.
Now here's Walker. Oh, hammered, and he'll go to the line. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. The first one falls.
And I'm out. And I'm back in. And we're down 6. Really?
Hawkins outside. Back to Flash. To the left side wing.
Yeah,
Edwards.
that's my bad.
The three won't fall.
I have no doubt that Marcus Young will eventually get the call up. He's continued his development quite nicely here in the G League. Very talented guard.
Stolen by Hawkins.
Why would I do a flashy,
Poked away.
or at least
And
try a
stolen by
flashy?
AI. The finish. And the
Woo!
dunk by AI.
And we're doing it like
From
this.
AI right there. Exceptional initiative in terms of when to go after these steals.
And
Ah!
the way that Marcus Young plays.
Almost.
Who do you see him compared to in the NBA?
That's a good question, Blake. He's definitely a lead guard type. I would say someone like D'Angelo Russell or Steve Franchise back when he played. That explosiveness and playmaking is really what connects the dots, right?
Yeah. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And with the Memphis Hustle, not
Get
a
him.
lot of characters on the team.
It is hard to point out a player that can separate themselves from the rest of the team. PR, they have a hard time marketing them, but they are effective where it counts on the floor.
Well, maybe you should get out there, Tim.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he has worked within the team to help them get the lead.
Why?
Let's see if they can hold on to it.
I know you can score. We all know that, but
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Young. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
They're going on a nice little run here.
And getting to the rack has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time
No.
and time again.
Well, one thing that you can say about the Hustle is
Yeah.
that they play incredibly well as a unit.
This group is the very definition of what it means to be a team. I mean, if you look up team in a dictionary, this team will probably pop up. They play with a single purpose, no antics or egos, and they always show up to win.
but
You don't
I have to
wanna
get
in
3,
that
and now
habit
you're not
of letting the
scoring
offense get
on
right to the rim.
my
That's the message they were
passes.
sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
And so he makes them both from the line.
Okay, he's on.
He's the guy
Now you're
you
on
want
fire.
to
Come on,
stripe
now
in
you
that
shouldn't be
situation.
able to be
No doubt
stopped.
about it.
No doubt about it, the Memphis Hustle can play a very intimidating game of basketball.
The team comes at you in a measured and unrelenting way. It's like you're going up against a hive mind of players and coaches, and that's a daunting task.
Now here's Young. Offline.
Really?
Baseline
You're on
jumper.
fire?
Well, after fighting back into it, had a chance there to tie it up.
But they've come this
by Young. And stolen by AI. All by himself.
Woo!
AI throws it down.
Like the attitude AI plays with. He is fantastic at delivering when his name is called.
Time called here. The Hustle decide to talk it over.
Beal, even a Beal. Ah, why? I got takeover, and the timeout took my takeover away.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Get it, get the ball,
Back to
get the ball,
Edwards.
get it.
Wade left side. Back to Edwards. Pulls the trigger. No
As long
good.
as we,
And Fort Wayne the other
I'm
way
happy
now.
as long as we get
Well, when
it.
Paul Tatum is on the floor, he has just
Cleared for takeoff. Major confidence under pressure.
Damn!
Has the will and the attitude to be a big-time clutch player.
Now here's Edwards. Count it.
This is
Why is the paint
love him, because Edwards
empty?
is not afraid of upping the ante in big moments.
AI outside. Trig a screen. AI drives in. The putback.
Woo!
Hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
going to the big man.
And
for the big
I got 8
bucket.
points.
Trick has to be pumped to come through in the clutch. Well, one thing
No!
about the hustle is that they're going to
Oh!
be focused all game long.
Let's go,
The group
Young.
has been called emotionless, but I think that's unfair. The hustle's
Let's
never get in
go.
their own heads, no matter if they have a big lead or a big deficit.
And I like that even feel attitude. They need to score quickly.
No
Oh,
time to waste.
Memphis calls timeout. On defense, the Mad Ants. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
ooh.
He knows that if he can get himself into good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
Let's go.
AI throws it down.
And it's done.
That just adds to what's probably already an insurmountable lead. I think they'll be leaving here with a win.
Yeah, hard to imagine any other outcome than the one that's staring us right in the face.
Outside Edwards. It's good from beyond the arc.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the
Oi.
second half.
Yeah, and the defense
Oi.
knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do
Hey, I
it.
don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Oi.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
Nope, and you've got to foul. It's going to come down to
Pressure situation.
And the second.
I got at least one. Let's go.
And
Take
that
it.
gives them a 4-point cushion.
And after
getting-
not being selected in the draft, AI has humbled himself. Knows he has to prove his worth.
It's over. It's over.
From deep. No good.
Let's
The buzzer.
go.
The Mad Ants complete the comeback. Fantastic win for the team.
Well, you knew the Mad Ants, they were not going down without a fight. Not in this gym.
Nikki, hey.
Hi, yeah, first of all, this is totally fine. We can fix this. I only wanted people to know about the fire so that we could see that you guys had a rough night. You know, I thought it'd be a good story before or after a game, whether you won or lost. Mad Ants rise from the fire to play again.
Slow down. What are you talking about?
After I published the story, websites started posting links to the video. You should have told me what really happened. I never would have written
What
anything.
video?
I
What are you
didn't know
talking
there
about?
was a
What
video.
video? What?
Come on.
I've got this. I know how to handle
Wait for me
this.
outside, okay? Wait for me
yes.
outside.
All right.
Don't say anything. Just watch this.
I'll light one end, you light the other.
Yeah, I think it's time we,
Yeah, we're inside.
Okay, let's just say that this didn't happen.
What didn't happen?
Who posted this? Coach, I just think I should know who recorded this if
What
it's
did
gonna
I
be treated
tell
like evidence.
What did I tell you when I took you on? I talked about discipline, in control and respect. You don't have any discipline or control. You just lost my respect. What else? You lost your place on this team.
It's over. Everything I've worked for is just wasted, gone.
You can get past this. Spin it, apologize.
Look, I'm not some star player who just sent out a few bad tweets, Nikki. I'm nobody. When you're nobody, they have no reason. They need one reason just to say no, and I served it up. I served it right up to them.
Start over.
I'm sick of tired. I'm so sick of starting over. You said you wouldn't have written anything.
What are you talking
The
about?
video. You said if you knew about the video, you wouldn't have written anything. Is that true?
I don't like where this is going, AI.
This is your job. This is what you do. You wrote the story, Nikki.
You think that
started
I'm
this.
going to ruin your career for a couple of
Do
retweets?
you know
What is
where
wrong
that
with
video
you?
came from?
What does it matter where it came from?
Because it had to be Marcus.
I don't know. You can check a couple original postings if you do some digging. So what?
You wrote the story, Nikki. You wrote it. People piled on, but you started this. You wrote it. This is your fault, Nikki. This is your fault.
This was a mistake.
What do you mean?
I told you the first night that we went out what my line was,
No,
and
Nikki.
you crossed it.
Okay, look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Get
Yeah,
out.
no, Nikki, I didn't
Find your
mean
own way
it.
back to Fort Wayne.
Okay. Marcus the Legend? Didn't even bother to change your username, did you?
You look upset.
You a snake.
Hey, man, I told you I would do everything I have to do to climb over you. And you just happen to be careless enough to turn your back on me. You'd be lying if you said to yourself that you wouldn't do the same thing. So, checkmate. Game over.
Oh, man. I had a friend once tell me that people can recognize desperation just as quickly as talent. And I didn't listen to him. I mean, I knew he was talking to me, but I just figured, just words. I didn't care. But I get it now. In this exact second, me running in here, hollering at you, getting caught up in all this, the league. Seeing you now is like, it's like looking in a mirror. And if that's what it takes, I don't want it. So yeah, man, you gonna get the call now, sure, but it won't last, Marcus. Teammates, coaches, they gonna smell it on you, all that fake hustle, that locker room chess. You're just gonna grind yourself straight back here to where you started. Just a sad weekend amateur, struggling to put a ball through.
Cool story, bro. Seriously, like, beautiful, amazing story. I like it so much. I'm going to text you a picture of my first game check. Why are you still here? We're done, right?
Yeah, man. We done.
You're done.
I didn't look so bad. You didn't. You recorded that whole conversation.
I did.
He doesn't know I'm helping you, does he?
Listen, you made the right call by posting that video. Together, you and I, we're gonna do great things. No one I ever want to see him on another roster after this, unless it's like a local rec league. So, what do you think?
I got some old videos. I can make it work.
Yes.
What's your name? What's your name?
This is AI coming at you from Indiana, all by way of China. It's just gonna be a matter of time before the NBA sees what I can do. Fort Wayne, I can't wait to kiss his sorry excuse for a town goodbye. Corey Harris, I'm coming for you. You're gonna be buried right next to Marcus Young.
No, that's not me!
Hey, excuse me, hey. Your busboy Zach Coleman, is he here?
No.
Well, when's he gonna be back? I need to talk to him.
I don't know. He's off in the NBA, living his dream, managing Marcus Young. We're all very proud.
I know, Marcus Young?
Yes.
That's what he said?
Yes. Friendly piece of advice.
Fort Wayne, I can't wait to kiss his sorry excuse for a town goodbye.
I'd try to find somewhere else to eat.
I'm very excited to be here with the Spurs. I mean, I'm also excited to experience the great town of San Antonio. It's a dream come true. Honestly, I'm really humbled by it all. It's the opportunity to be a part of such a great basketball legacy. Everything that Popovich is.
Pretty brave. Being seen out in public with career kryptonite.
Don't forget Fort Wayne's most hated.
Right. Old boy at the burger stand even charged me full price today.
Earl? He never asks full price.
Uh-huh. And then he charged me extra for pickles. And he said, "Have a nice day, IA." Which I didn't totally get, but I assume was an insult.
Nah, I think that's just Earl. He calls me Bert. Even if I correct him, he's still like, "Have a great day, Bert."
So what y'all doing here?
News. You hear about this guy?
Oh, what?
Bought himself a fishing boat.
Yeah, it looks like I'm not gonna be getting that 12th man spot. So, it's over. Moving to the Keys, let my belly grow.
Got room for one more?
Hey, no way, man. I'm bored that thinking. It's a slippery slope to early bird specials and afternoon bingo games with blue hairs.
Oh, baby. That does sound good.
Look, I'm just saying. I don't know how to fish and I get seasick, but I learn pretty quick.
You're not listening to a word I've said, have you? Hey, you're not gonna spend your time wasting your career on a boat with me. AI.
I got no
Come on.
offers, man. Season's done for me. I don't know, man. Maybe my career's done.
We see right through it. You'll be screaming for a training camp in a month.
Doesn't matter how loud I scream if no one wants to hear it.
Read this.
What is it?
An article. I'm about to publish it on the tape that Zach and Marcus made.
Wait. The audio? You were able to...
I made a couple calls. I had an engineer friend of mine prove that your rant was edited.
This is... Nikki, thank you.
I mean...
Thank you.
Well, what they did was wrong, and they deserve to be called out.
Look, Nikki,
Wherever you end up, try and remember this place. These faces. Make sure they stay a part of you.
Hello?
Have trouble finding me?
Kind of hard to miss, bruh.
Now, you showed me something back in Shanghai when you helped me up from that dunk. I knew the idea of a bigger picture was in you. I'm sure things got awkward in LA, but I've been checking your season here and there. You look good. Focused. On point. And then
didn't work out the way I hoped. That's all.
I knew something was up. I called Tatum. He told me what happened, about how you set him up against a dragon, how you sacrificed in front of the scouts, how you let Marcus shine in Hoosier Gym. So I checked the tape.
Yeah, what'd you think?
We got one game left this season. It's for the 8th spot in the playoffs.
Against the Spurs and Marcus Young.
Hmm? He's blowing up. Every game putting up bigger numbers. If he's playing at 100, he's gonna roll us. And our guy who usually guards him is out, so we figured you might want to take him. You know his weaknesses, and that's why you're here. Trial. One game. Show us what you got. If you shut him down, you seize your opportunity, you'll be in the league to stay. Have your choice of teams next season. Teammates, one more time? What do you say?
I won't let you down.
The Lakers aren't doing me a favor, AI. You earned this.
What's your name?
Don't overextend.
Mm-hmm. Marcus will make the mistakes if you let him flow to you naturally.
Man, I am nervous.
I know. It'll keep you on edge, okay? Visualize. Execute.
So, how's Fort Wayne?
Cold. Snowy. This is your time, AI. Take it.
Just wish this wasn't over.
It's not over. We'll just be something else.
Will I see you again?
I hope so.
AI.
Coach Stackhouse, hey.
It's good to see you.
You too.
Just want to congratulate you.
Thank you. Listen, I know we didn't get off to a great start.
Are you kidding? I didn't have to deal with your drama. Now I'm lousy with hoagies. Best of every world.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm glad.
And I just wanted to announce you have a starting place in the lineup for South Bay.
What?
I'm yanking your chain.
Oh, okay.
You get out there and knock them dead tonight. Laker.
Thank you.
Now's the hard part. You gotta stay here.